Like, in the original games, I think that's also hinting to it. So now that we did that, since I already technically... Let me go to Pewter and just walk back. Because technically this is the way that you were supposed to do this. So, let's go see. So I could go this way, but I want to go the long way. Actually, wait, I need a heal. I'm gonna go into this, like, this whole forest, and I have not even healed, like, at all. It's not a good idea at all, really. I mean, I'm gonna survive, because they're all, like, level, like, 5s. But still. I don't know about the trainers. Okay, here we go. Fully healed. Alright, and into Viridian Forest we go. Were they really part of Team Rocket? That's not cool. Viridian Forest can be dangerous. Make sure you don't get lost. Viridian Forest. Pewter City to Viridian City. Let's see what we got in here. We got a Metapod, which was like right on the levels. Let's see. Yep, level 5. At least I was correct on the level of the area. What's over here? Oh, it's one of those fancy shrines. It's only a cheap imitation, though. That's funny. Alright, and we got a... I mean, I could probably prop a repel, but I do want to see if there's, like, maybe something really unique in the area. I mean, there's probably not, but you never know. It doesn't hurt to leave it up just in case. Because you never know, they might put, like, a random, like, mudkip. Because in my research, I read that there is a mudkip in this game somewhere. But I have yet to see a single mudkip. And it makes no sense that I have yet to see one. Hey, a trainer. Like, am I just going to be gifted a mudkip at the end of the game? For some reason? Like, I'm very confused by that. Is it just going to be literally the gag, oh, I heard you like mudkips, and then it gives you a mudkip? Like, when was that meme popular? That was... I feel like that was... It was probably earlier than what I'm thinking of. Because this was 2010, technically, and 2014 for the update. I heard you like mudkips. Was that 2010 meme? I feel like that was, like, a 2008. So maybe it's referenced? No, I think it's more a 2005, 2006 meme. I mean, maybe. By then, it would be technically considered a dead meme, so I'm not sure. I mean, I gotta see. Also, in the next game slash hack slash romhack or, you know, fan game, I definitely want to see if we get EXP all for like for the game that I want to play. Since, I mean, I can deal with, like, swapping out back and forth leveling, but it does get tiresome, especially at the end of the game, having to constantly manage that. So at this point, I'm not really choosing to do that. I have Liza as my ace, but all the other ones are just, like, lower. Darn, that didn't cut it. Guess I should have minded my own business. But, yeah. Definitely want to play a EXP all game in the future. There's a lot of interesting and cool stuff out there to explore. Like, I eventually do want to play Pokemon Fool's Gold. But I'm thinking that will be on like the loop around the next time I go after another Gen 1 hack. 'Cause I sort of want to do like a circle of type of games where I do like for probably like one to five, because there's not really Gen 6 like hacks or ROM hacks. I mean, there's technically some, but it's sort of annoying to get like 3DS emulators set up and all that, and they're not exactly as in depth, I feel, compared to like mini ROM hacks and fan games. Oh, why did you battle me before? I walked right in front of you. Ah, you startled me. I might look into it, but I have never actually like played X and Y. So if I do get to that, I would probably just play the original first. And that will technically be my first ever playthrough. And have I ever actually seen someone play X and Y like fully? I don't think I have. Like I might have like many years ago, but I have no recollection. I could have just been a podcast like stream for me. But yeah, it's all Glades, okay. I think these were supposed to be just like Centrets. Or yeah. But they just, not swapped out them on. But yeah, that's definitely something I could potentially do. And which will be like pretty unique to see for someone like me, like, oh, this is my first time playing Pokemon X and Y, and it's literally like before ZA. So maybe I might prioritize that actually. And instead of like doing like Gen 4 or 5, I go right into X and Y, which will break my what I want to do is a consecutive thing, but it's since we're gonna be getting a ZA, I sort of want to get all the full context prior to it. So I'll think about doing that. And Michelle is down. Alright. It's really dark in the forest. You shouldn't be sneaking up on people like that. I like that little extra dialogue. It's poison. Do I have full heal? Yeah, I do. But yeah, I might do that though. X and Y, I might grow a fondness to it if I play it now. Since I was a kid, I wanted to see a Peekaboo. Someone told me that the Peekaboo is really a Pokemon from Johto. I don't know, I'll show you. No, that's too bad. So here's a fun little fact. A long time ago, how long ago was this now? 10 years? No, it's far longer than that. It's like 15 years maybe at this point. I used to, on an old Pokemon forum, so I have no recollection of the name of it. It was supposed to be like, it was hyped up like forum that was new Pokemon fan game that these people were making. There was amazing, like, awesome art on it, and we would go on this forum. Why is there 2 signs there? This ain't normal. Route 2, Radiant City, and then Radiant City, the gateway to Indigo. Okay, yeah, that's not normal at all. But like I was saying, there was this website that you would have this form, and I had sign up to, since I was really hyped for it. I wanted to take part of the forum. So what is this location? This is new. Is this a school? Yeah, trainer house. But yeah, and I needed to name. At this point online, I didn't really have a solid username. I mostly just went off my normal name for a lot of places, because I used MySpace and stuff like that. And I decided, all right, I needed a online alias. Way prior to this, I used to just have an email, and since I had to sign into my computer with an email, this was on like a Windows 98. Like, this is old. And I went with, it was Supersonic 94, which was literally this, like, since I was like really big into Sonic when I was younger, and because of that, I was like, okay, I want to change what what that is. That's such a generic online name. People probably have that name already because it's such a. You were born in '94. Oh, you love Sonic. Okay, put Supersonic '94. And so I was like, okay, let me think of a name that's iconic but also cool. And I was like, oh, Peekaboo. I'll do that. I'll just do that. There's probably no one named Peekaboo on this Pokemon forum. It was someone had it. And so I was like, okay, let me pick Blue. Okay, that's better. And I went with Pick Blue, and that stuck for a good while. Until like I decided I don't really like the color blue anymore, and I went with Pick Red. And then I was like, okay, this is cool. That lasted the longest. Alizarin is coming up to taking over that though. I'm pretty sure. I heard that the gym in Cinnabar was rebuilt. Lane must have been really busy lately. But afterwards, with that whole thing, is I still sort of wish I could find that forum. It's not even the forum that I really want, because they had a whole lore post. They have like images of the of like this legendary that was really cool. I was really hyped for it, and I really wanted it to happen, but I guess it fell through. The community still was active enough for a very long time until it stopped. People stopped using forums. No, there was no real point of using it anymore. People grew up, and it fizzed out, sadly. And I'm like, I really wish I could find like the link or the name of it again. Add to the fun of trading with. Oh yeah. But yeah, it just bums me out. There's a Spearow, and a Ratty the Rattata. I'm hoping eventually I'll re-find it, but I doubt it. Hey kid, I just had a double shot of espresso and I am wired. I need to talk to someone, so you'll have to do. I might not look like much now, but I was an expert at catching Pokemon. Do you believe me? No, I don't believe you. What, you little whelp? When I was your age, I get an ass whooping if I said that. That's funny. Let's see what happens if I say yes. Yes. Good, good. Yes, I was something out of the ordinary. Let me tell you. It's such a old, not old, but it fits that era of like, oh my god, you said that? Oh my god. It's so dramatic. Welcome to the Trainer House, the newest and most happening place in Viridian. We're open to trainers only. You can battle against the best of the best right downstairs. So this is like a sort of battle area. I guess you can't become the champ unless you go all over the place and battle all kinds of people. The champion from Pallet traveled to all the cities and towns in Kanto. Viridian is the town closest to Indigo Plateau. They built this place because so many trainers pass through on their way up to the Indigo Plateau. Even during the Christmas holidays, trainers still have their battles here. You can never get enough. Or they can never get enough. Ooh, I'm taking a rest from the Pokemon battles. Alright, because I am unsure of how safe this is or how finished, I am to do a save state. Hi, welcome to the training hall. You may battle a trainer once per day. Yes, please go right through. You may begin right away. Alright, so who's gonna be in here? Okay. Why is it once per day? Oh. So yeah, that is a broken feature. It sounds cool though. It probably load state. So shame that it's broken though. That would have been cool. Alright, where else to go? I don't want to do Viridian City or Viridian Jimmy just yet. I'm going to save that. What do you have to say? I heard that there are many items on the ground in Viridian Forests. Yawn. I must have dozed off in the sun. I had this dream about a drowsy eating my dream weird, huh? Oh, what's this? Where does TM come from? This is spooky. Here, you can have this TM. How do you fall asleep in the snow? You get frostbite, dude. Oh my god. You're gonna... Dude, that is not good. Alright, I guess we'll go south for now. Okay, what's over here? Nothing. Alright, Route 1. Anything unique on this route? You got this. Is this normally here? I don't think so. Just normal grass, and then we have a trainer. Oh, what? That's not supposed to happen. If trainers meet, the first thing to do is battle. Yeah, I guess the dev did not expect that to happen. Or, yeah, they didn't really see that as a possibility of happening. It's definitely a new trainer, because there's not trainers normally on Route 1 like that. And a Jinx, yeah, this is definitely a, what you call a unique trainer, because why would they have a Jinx on Route 1? Lovely Kiss. Do another confusion. And Jinx is down. And we got, I think, 2 more, right? Yeah, 2 more. Electabuzz. So you're going to be a Jinx, Electabuzz, and Magmar. Basically, showing off, oh yeah, these are 3 of the same, like, they're, you know, a group together. Which I do believe in that whole, like, oh, they were all together, they all come from the same sort of, like, trio of mons, like, sort of the Zapdos line. Yeah. I really wish they gave as much love to Jinx as they do Magmar and Electabuzz, but sadly, history ruins Jinx for people, and they had a confrontation about how Jinx looks, and it's sad. Like, especially because if you learn the history of what Jinx is based on, it has nothing to do with what people are upset about. So it's whatever, though. It's another person down there. She battle? Yeah, she does. You there, want to battle? Yeah, there's 2 battlers on this route. She might be in the original, I'm not sure. Let's see, what's her team looking like? Ivysaur? Okay, she might be in base game. Let's see with Psychic. Because she might have Ivysaur, Charmeleon, and Wartortle. And 42. Cramps is leveling up nicely. Starmie? Okay, no. Why Starmie of all things? Alright, Starmie is almost down. 1 more hit, and then we are good. Alright, and then... Oh, I missed. Of course. I couldn't be a perfect, you know, full health run. Another miss, okay. I mean, if you want to Swift, I can Swift, so I can land a hit. So... there you go. And there we go. Ace Trainer Quinn is defeated. Down and out. Alright, so that's out of the way. Oh, grass. But watch it be a Pikachu. Aw, that would have been funny if it was a Pikachu. What? I just found a natural shiny. Holy shit. This is like full odds. This isn't like they're not modified odds here. I am catching this. Like, this is the second shiny I've ever encountered in this game. Like, I ran into one while, like, grinding forever and ever and ever. And now I find another one. Like, holy shit. Alright, what are we naming this shiny Rattata? Alright, I got an idea. I'm gonna name it Jaguar. Jaguar. There we go, Jaguar. That's sick. Actually, this is like the first time I've ever encountered any shinies. Like I've never encountered one. Well, no, I technically have encountered a natural shiny once. It was when I was younger, playing Gen 4. Um, Red's house and probably Green's house, Blue's house. Okay, they've been mentioning a lot of green, so I'm like wondering why green a lot. I'm raising Pokemon too. They serve as my private cards. So I'm like, man, that's a second. That is crazy. Hi. Red's been away for a long time. Being the Pokemon League champion is hard work, I bet. I wish he was able to come home more often, especially for Christmas. I played the SNES. Alright, let me do a save state. Because I knowing me, I could potentially, like, break the game somehow. And lose my shiny. So, save state. There we go. Wow, this computer is still running Windows 98. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Actually, let me see. Is the TV still saying the same thing? Add on TV. Slackjacks, because it's fun. Don't know what that reference is. Nothing else here. I will. I have to get the other gym and all that. Hi, my brother is off training in Hoenn. After Red became the champion, Blue decided to go on another journey. I hope he's okay. Interesting. So, Blue is in Hoenn now. Technology is incredible. Your Pokemon can take a stroll in the real world. Is that a Pokemon Go reference? Wait, no, that makes no sense. Because if Pokemon... Wait, Pokemon Go came out in 2016, right? This hack is 2014. Pokemon Go, let's check. Release dates. Yeah, Pokemon Go was 2016. I guess maybe that's... I don't know, what would that be in reference to? I mean, other than maybe, like, Gen 4's Overworld, like, mons, but... They said real world, so I don't know. What do you have to say? Thanks to your work on the Pokédex, the professor's research is coming along great. Professor's Pokemon Talk radio program isn't aired here in Kanto. It's a shame. I'd like to hear it. Don't tell anyone, but Professor Oak's Pokemon Talk isn't a live broadcast. Oh, live. Ah, Liz, it's good of you to come all this way to Kanto. What do you think of the trainers out here? Pretty tough, huh? Ah, you're collecting Kanto gym badges. I imagine that it's hard, but the experience I'm sure to help you. Come see me when you get them all. I'll have a gift for you. Ooh, keep trying, Liz. Let's see. Current Pokédex completion, 194 seen, 44 Pokemon owned. You need to fill up the Pokédex. Catch different kinds. Yeah. Pokemon Sleep is way after that, gee. Like I said, this game came out in 2010, and 2014 was the most recent update. Pokemon Sleep came out like 2 years ago. Maybe 1 year, actually. I'm not sure. We got a Hoot. Run away. Want to check my PC and see the Rattata. Jaguar. The fact that I have 2 shinies now is insane. And they're both golden shinies, which is even crazier. Yeah, imagine if I get another one. That honestly, that'd be insane. I mean, considering here, let me look at my... Does my thing say how long? I mean, my playtime is 43 hours. So in 43 hours, I've encountered 2 shinies. I appreciate the boosting in odds of Catbox. Alright, and now let me grab my Rattata. I do sort of want to evolve it into a shiny Raticate. Let me move out mail. Yes. Alright, and there's Jaguar. Let's see what he looks like. So, just knows, you know, he's level 6, so he's like, you know. But I do got rare candies, so I can move him over into my main team. He's not gonna learn, I don't know. Now you will get another shiny next stream. I mean, technically this is probably the last stream because I basically finished the game, like post game. I have only a couple more things to do, and then I'm basically done. I guess I could replace. Well, no, I can't replace. Yeah, I have to move someone out. I have to move. I'm gonna move Marley out and put Jaguar in. I mean, I might get it in the next game I play, so you never know. It might be a carryover shiny. So let me give it a bunch of rare candies to get it up to for everyone else. Where are you? There you are. So I'm gonna get you up to. I'm gonna do it up to 60 because why not? All right, there we go. One. So keep on spamming it. If it happens, you must say cat box. I will. I will say cat box. In the future, I'll. You know, I have an. It'd be a fun idea to get like a. At least on Twitch, I might get like a commission, a little cat box emote, like a custom one of like a Pokemon or some like one of the cat Pokemon, and pop it out of the cat box, with like a little shiny on it. Since I do want to commission emotes, and that does sound like a very fun emote thing to do. If it happens, you must say cat box. 183 times. Wow. That's a lot of cat boxes. I'll have to say cat box, cat box, cat box. What level does Rattata evolve at? 23, 28? Tail Whip we'll get rid of. Oh, it's 20. Okay, here we go. Shiny Rattata evolves into Shiny Eradicate. Oh yeah, Golden Rat. The Jaguar. New emote is Happy Me. They're in Scary Face. Nah, I'm not really interested in the Scary Face. No. Alright, and let me just use more rare candies to get it up to level... I'm going to try to get them all up to level 60. And let's use them all. This is the rare candy grind, just to get everyone up to equal level. And then I'll take on the final... No, I have to do 2 more gyms, right? I have to do the Volcano and then Viridian. Shiny, you could sell it for $6. I mean, that would be cool. Level 29. Level 30. Man, here, just to speed this up, let me put on the speed up here. Wait, tackle? Oh, well, yeah, whatever. It's fine. 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Super Fang. Yeah, it's, Super Fang is better than Hyper Fang, so yeah, why not? 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. I wish they had, like, super rare candies. That would, like, go by 10. If you get, like, 10 rare candies, they turn into a super rare candy, which boosts by 10. That'd be a... No, I mean, we're getting there. So we're at 60 now, so we're at, there's a few more on the other ones, and then we're all good. $57, $58, $59, $60. Oh, wait, I didn't mean to do that. Where are we? Here we go. Wait. Come on. Oh, wait. Come on. Just land on the one I'm at. Here, 1 second. There we go. I just want to use up that one. Alright, now this one. 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, and 60. Flamethrower. Okay, finally, he gets a decent fire move. Yeah, there's a little ASMR here. I guess we could get rid of Flame Ball. It's not an HM, it's just a random TM. And then we will do it on Cramps. Cat Box, Cat Box. 10 more levels and a whole bunch of more Cat Boxes. We're almost there. Just a bit more, and we should be all done. And now we just have one more Mon left, and then we're all set. 10 more levels. And then, actually, wait, there's two, wait. Got two there. 1, 2. Hey, he wants to learn a move. Let's see what. Giga Drain? Yes, I want Giga Drain. Get over Leech Life. Leech Life is such a annoying one to keep on relying on. 58, 59, 60. There we go. And we are good to go now. So we can now... I don't know why I came back up here. I actually need to go south. So we are heading over to the next one. Yeah, it took a little while, but imagine if I didn't have speed up. That would have taken forever. But yeah. Now with that out of the way, we are now heading south. Oh, right, I don't have a Mon that can surf. Let me teach surf. Here we go. Surf. Eradicate will probably learn it, right? Wow. Eradicate does not... Jaguar can't learn surf, apparently. So Tom Hardy will have to. Alright, which... I have... Iron Tail hasn't been as useful as I was hoping for, so I'll just get rid of Iron Tail. And a Surf it will is decent for him. So... not too bad. Also, who are you? I'm bored by... I didn't replace Blizzard. Blizzard's fine. I'm bored by fishing. Let's battle. Like, Blizzard, I actually like using. Generally, the freeze chance is so nice to get off. So we got Tentacruel here, level 34. That'd be funny if Eliza levels up here. Oh, we got 61. Is that all you had? Really, Arnold? Utter failure. So, yeah, there's nothing here. So, we will continue on. I should probably put a repel up, honestly. Because these are all just, like, low-level tentacles. But I'll run for now. But I just want to battle all the trainers here, see if there's anything new here. Like, trainer dialogue. Because a lot of them are randomly, like, whatever. Ride Pokemon? Why? I can swim. It's not that cold. I think that is normal dialogue. I remember that. Maybe not the cold part. I know the first part was all in it. You got Seal. And with Seal, we will do Swift. Because it's such a low level, this is probably just to be a KO. Yeah. And it was a crit too. Wow, I feel so bad for it. Another Seal? So are you just all Seals? No, we do not like... Well, I mean, I like Seal. Seal is cool. Dugong is the one where it feels like it's very boring. I feel like Dugong needs a new evolution for the most part, I feel. Like, Sealine is somewhat okay, but Dugong gets a little lazy design-wise. And then it's like, give it a new one. Yeah, 2 crits in a row. It's because so in Gen 2 and 1, I believe, crits are defined by here's Dugong. Crits are defined by speed. And so if you're a higher level, you will constantly get crits more often. So it's just a little quirk of the original Pokemon games. Also, let me pop that repel like I mentioned. And how it always puts me back up at the top. Where's my repels? Really? Apparently my bag ended up deleting the repels. Okay, so never mind. We don't have any more repels because the bag decided we do not need them. Well, whatever. We're here. It's not that far of a swim, so... And I already was here earlier in the stream. All I need to do is take on the gym. There's really nothing else here. Let me just heal up. And then after we do this, we will head back to Viridian and take on that gym too. It'll be a back-to-back gym. I will actually, what I'm going to do, just to give a little spotlight to Jaguar, I will have him lead for this. I mean, we're all equal level here right now, so we all should be decent. Why are you backwards? Alright, just to be safe, I'm going to do a save state, because that's a little weird, meaning that is probably modified. Hey there, champ! You can either face the trainers or answer quiz questions to open the doors. But either way, be ready. Blaine's fire Pokemon are no joke. Good luck, champ. Alright, so that's not unique or anything. So let's see, what we got here? What kind of quiz? Get it right and move forward. Get it wrong, face the trainer. Do apricorns grow during winter? No. Correct. Because only berries grow. That's why you can't get apricorns currently. Just curious, if you ever seen the movie Idiocracy, where the character Upgrade gets his revenge in the end. I think I did see that movie long ago, like when I was very younger. But it's TM28 Tombstone. No, it says Tombstone, right? No. Yeah. But yeah, it's a long time ago since I've seen that movie, so I don't recall all that. Does Old Amber become Aerodactyl when revived? Yes. Man, these questions are really easy. Zigzagoons love to pick up random items. Yes. Can they find nuggets using this ability? Yes. I remember that. I got one myself. And final question. Is Steven Stone the leader of Is he? Yes? Okay, so he's not. Alright, so I was thinking there would be like a real, like twist there. You're going to beat me. False. I have the better strategy in Pokemon. I really don't know who's going to be the Viridian Gym, because they modified so many things. Yes, but this is for this region. Gee, this is not Hoenn. This is Johto. So, and Viridian is Johto. The champion was Chris earlier, and I don't know where May is, my other rival. So I'm thinking May might be somehow got Viridian Gym as their, but I don't know. I haven't seen Giovanni at all in this game. I'm pretty sure. No, we did. I think we did see Giovanni once. I don't think we battled him though. But yeah, I was thinking, oh, maybe he will be there. Yeah, I guess we could Super Fang if we really want to. Doesn't do as much, but yeah. It's just a little damage. Not that crazy. But And the stupid fire spin. Let me do pursuit. This might KO. Let's see. Almost, and it was a crit too. I'll do quick attack now, just so I can get the hit in. Oh my god, stop with these little damages. Getting annoying. Alright, quick attack. But yeah, Hoverbat, how have you been? And I got tongue-tied there. Thanks for stopping by and all that. It's been a pretty chill night, for the most part. Got a quick attack. Oh my god, that did a lot of damage. Oh, that's a crit, that's why. Alright, so Jaguar is down, that's fine. I will go into Kerms. I have no idea what's going on. I never played on any Pokemon, except some of the Versus Pokemon that... Oh, the Vine Sauce Pokemon that AlizarinRed, yeah. So, this one is a hack that changes... Like, we're in post-game right now. We're far ahead. But, yeah. I was confused with Versus, and I'm like, oh, no, that's not what it is. But yeah, for the most part, what this does is it just makes a Pokemon like Christmassy version. I'm in the post game right now. We've already played like about 30 hours worth. Well, no, it's not really 30. I played 30. But it was mostly me grinding at the beginning because I lost like my save at one point, and I just had to keep playing it over and over. But yeah, it's basically, it changes Pokemon Crystal's story slightly so that it becomes in relation to, you know, it's around Christmas time. It's a few years, not a few years, but a few months later after the main games. And I started this back in December, but because I started in December, I wasn't expecting it to be a full game. I thought it was just going to be Johto and just a little bit of that's it. I wasn't expecting, oh, it's basically your full game but modified. So it ended up going longer than I expected. Right now in post game, I had to use a cheat to get to, because technically the game was never actually fully finished, and so I had to walk through walls to get to Kanto. And there is custom stuff here. It just never got finished, as there's lots of little bugs here and there, which is why I've been save stating and all that. Speaking of, let me save state here, because I don't know if Blaine here is gonna be working properly. Alright. Also, I'm pretty sure this sprite is unique because I believe Blaine's normal sprite is not bald, like his overworld sprite. So, how do you like my new gym, kid? It feels just like the old days. Well, you wouldn't know about that. Anyway, you didn't come here to hear me talk, did you? You came to battle, didn't you? Ha! You'd better have a burn heal. Alright, let's see. So now that's a custom sprite. I'm pretty sure that, yeah, that's based off his anime appearance, I think. Let me just search that real quick. Pokemon Blaine sprite. Yeah, I can search that. That'll be fine. Blaine. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this isn't his normal. Yeah, that seems to be based off his Heart Gold Soul Silver look. In Pokemon, here, let me show you. So this is what he would normally look in this game. Copy image link. And go over to OBS. Image. Oh, wrong image. This one? No. This one could work. I'll just modify it. So this, and then 64 by 64. Alright. Here's what he would normally look like. So that's his Gen 2 sprite. And I mean, you can see that they're pulling still reference from it. But his Heart Gold Soul Silver sprite, I'll have to screenshot this. Take screenshot. And then... Alright, that one I could do. his Gen 2 sprite here is I have to upload this to Imgur. This is to be a little annoying because I can't just save the images because I believe it's a APNG. Yeah, an APNG, so OBS can't normally render that. But here it is. So, did it render? What? Oh, come on, really? Are you really not in bed? 1 second. It's doing a whole bunch of junk. I want the image, not the website. Wow. That is, like, really annoying and stupid. Oh, I made that logo just because, like, I had it already modified to have that on my, like, sources, and I forgot to, like, whatever. But whatever, you sort of here. I'm trying to see if I could, here. I have an idea. This might work if I pop this out. And yeah, this might work here. So I'll pop this into that. And do this work? What is this? Why is websites not? 1 second. Let me do this one. Will this one work? No, I have to save the image. Wow. Alright, I'll just save this image and see what happens as I'll save. I really want to show off the difference here, but it's taken way longer than I'm expecting. Save as PNG into this folder. Alright, now I should be able to pull it. And it'll be in this folder. Or is in the other folder. Oh my god, this is always annoying. Alright, so no, it's gonna be in the E. Or is it in downloads? It's either one of those. Yeah, it's here. Alright, here we go. Finally. That took way longer than I needed to. And let me just fix the scaling to point. Alright, so this is what the hard code still source. So they're pulling reference from this, from the DS games for the design. When his normal one, well, whatever. You get the idea. So this is what he would normally look like. And yeah, he has that ass for what it is. But but I like that when they do this. Like, it's a demake, but it's also not a one-to-one sprite. It's just pulling the design of it. So all them cat boxes be popping up. But yeah. So now let's continue the fight here with Leader Blaine, which weirdly, for being technically the 7th gym of the region, he only has 3 mons for some reason. He has a Mad Cargo. Yeah, Chifan loves Catbox. I'm probably thinking of getting a Catbox like emote, like for Twitch. Not that one, but like commissioned of like maybe like Skitty, a shiny Skitty, because it's like that is currently our shiny like our shiny luck, which is fun. But I've been having a lot of fun here though, and Jaguar is my shiny Raticate. Like, I managed to find a shiny on my like full odds Gen 2 shiny, because this hack does not change the shiny rate. I did as much research as I could, and none of the documentation mentions that they modified or made it easier to find shinies. So I've somehow managed throughout this whole game find 2 whole shinies in the 30 hours of playing. Well, it's more 40, but you know what I mean. Which is absolutely insane. Yeah, eat rip. But I do have my Liza. I will swap into my other shiny to show off the other one as well. But it's like insane though. Yeah, I'll swap. Well, I shouldn't really swap because that's, yeah, no. That's this is a fire type gym. I can't really swap into him because he is bug grass. So it'd be very bad if I did. Yeah, Eliza, like Elizabeth and all that. So Eliza is based off childhood friend of mine that a long time ago, like a really long time ago, that I had at school for like 1 year. It was her and Nick, which is why I have those as names as two of my mons, because it's sort of a tradition, especially for Gen 2 games, to name my starter Nick and Eliza some other mon I come across, and there was always like something that I had like a little bit special in my heart. Since I would always nickname like my friends that I grew up with a Pokemon, and so it was like I like to keep that tradition in a way, and it's fun. It gives a little special attachment to the mon, and to have them. So it says this is get one game, and this is get what? Can you explain what you mean? It says this is get one game instead of Johto. Then Rapidash. Okay then. Yeah, it's like, huh? When I saw this thing that tells you what game it's based on, sorry. Oh, are you talking about under the YouTube video? Let me look real quick. Channel. That is interesting if that's the case. I'll pull up my stream here real quick. Let me mute it. I don't want to hear myself. Yeah, it does say Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow under the video. Which is, I mean, it's not too wrong. I mean, it is Gen 2. So, I can't complain too hard that I got it wrong. But yeah. Let me get back into the game here. And with that, Blaine is down. So now we just have to take on the Viridian Gym. Awesome, I've burned out. You learned a Volcano Badge. So I just have to take on the Viridian, and then I don't know if there's be a new Elite Four and Champion stuff. It depends on if the devs added that. Yeah, it will save. Sure, I lost this time, but I'll be ready the next time a challenger from Johto shows up. Alright. And let me find my mouse again, because... Actually, wait. Let me see if I can turn that off. No, I can't. Alright. I really wish the mouse cursor didn't just, like, disappear when I hover on this. I have to look and see if there's an OBS option to disable that. Alright, here we go. Alright, and I quick saved. So now we can head to the Viridian Gym. And then after that, we will move on to take... yeah, I guess we'll take on the Elite Four champion to see how that comes out. And if that turns out well, we will then finish up the game at South Island. Right, where is it? Viridian City. But yeah, flying time back to Viridian. Alright, let's see what we got here. So I don't know who's gonna be at the, Wait, did I heal? I don't... No, I didn't. So let me heal first. So I don't know who's actually gonna be the gym leader here. Because it might be Giovanni. But I believe in Gen 2 originally it was Blue. But we were just told that Blue is in Hoenn. So I have no idea who's the gym leader here. It might be May. It could be Blue. It could be Leaf. I did see a lot of discussion that Leaf is in this game. If it's Leaf, that's a whole new trainer that we've never encountered with. But it would make sense with the gym badge design. Let's see. Radiant City Pokemon Gym Leader, ... The rest of the text is eligible. So who is it? I mean, I don't really want to spoil myself. But... Alright, what do you got to say? Way to go, champ. You wiped out Giovanni of Team Rocket. I'll bet that was a pretty tough battle. Well, is it Giovanni? Or is it this bugged dialogue that never finished? Let's see. Looks like we got company. I'm really wondering who might be in here. Burglar, Chad. What the hell, burglar? Chad, what are you doing here? 52s. They are high level here. Come on, Jaguar. We're gonna Super Fang. Also, for context, if you don't know what the Super Fang does, Super Fang always does 50% of HP. So if I used it again, it would cut it in half there. So it's sort of useful. At least to guarantee you going at least into 2 hits. Obviously, if they are underground, you can't land a hit. So, but you know. But now we can use it, and it will take half there, right? Yeah. So, with that in mind, he will land another hit. I will do focus energy. Super Fang sounds awesome. I like him. Yeah, it's useful. There are some moves that are sort of do exactly the sort of same thing. But I think Super Fang is sort of at this point in Pokemon, like overall, it's a little more dated of a mechanic. But you can have there is reliable moves that are very similar to that I'll guarantee you doing half. There's also some moves that are like very low accuracy, but if it does land a hit, it's instant KO. So, and I think that was Hyper Fang, was that one. I don't really like Hyper Fang. But it's very cool that you can do that, especially if a Mon, for example, has a very high health pool, which if you have like a lot of attacking moves, they're not going to do much. So you want to have like a move like Super Fang. So it takes a lot of the HP that would normally be like, it would take you 5 hits. You can bring it down to like 3 hits basically. So it's nice that it is a thing you can have. Let's use quick attack. Ah, that was so close. Reversal? No. Alright, Jaguar, you did really good there. So we go into Kerms. This is my other shiny that I have, which is a shiny Paris that I found, which I evolved into Parasect, which I named Kerms. Which Kerms is based off the insect that is used in a lot of red dyes, where they crush the bug and they use the coloring of it to dye stuff. Technically, Parasect isn't, the shiny one isn't red, but the normal one is, which is why I named it that. But it was a fun name that I decided to go on, and it was like, you know, this is a cool name. I like it. Alright, and there we go. Kangaskong is down. It depends. Red 40, I believe, is somewhat banned, I believe, in some things. I think it's only in foods at this point. It is used in other things. A lot of red dyes and such. It's either, there's a bunch of them. There's red 36, I think, or 32. Let me look. Red dye banned. So US. It was red dye number 3 that the FDA banned. Which was commonly used in candy, cakes, cupcakes, cookies, frozen desserts, frostings, and icings, as well as certain ingested drugs. So those were more so like for fondue type dyes and stuff like that. So nothing like drink wise. I think 40 is more so is drink related. So for example, like probably like Pepsi, Dr. Pepper, that sort of stuff. But I do believe a lot of places are being preemptive on banning it. But there's also like, I saw a post about it applying to medications, but not all. Yeah, it's not all artificial red dyes. It's only some. And also, I like to mention, like, a lot of red dyes that are the issue aren't even artificial in the reason. I like, for example, a lot of dyes, for example, are from bugs and insects. And some people are like, no, we need to ban these. We can't be putting insects in our food as dyes, which is very stupid, I feel, because we've done that for centuries and there's been no issues with the food dyes that have come from bugs. It's mostly always the artificial ones, but, you know, whatever. Um, we always will find alternatives. I know there's some local places that are, instead of certain dyes of like that are artificial that you can buy, they're using stuff like beetroots. Beetroots have a natural high red coloring from their like the liquid and such, and so people are using beetroots as a way to dye their cakes and all that. It doesn't work for everything, of course. However, it does work for stuff like cake itself, like the actual like frosting. Not the frosting, the the breading. It's not breading. What is that called? Like the cake part. It's all of the complicated stuff I know about. Yeah, the person was allergic to some certain red dye and medication they needed. Yeah, it's like you can be allergic to a lot of things. Like a lot of people don't. They think, oh, you can be allergic to one, two things. Or maybe like there's some oddities, but you can literally be allergic to one of something randomly. You can. It's just based off luck, really, or well, unluckiness, I guess you would say. And sometimes you might be even super. Why is Team Rocket right here? You might be even more unlucky to have just be allergic to every single thing. I know the one that a lot of people know, it sadly is man, it's what was that again? I have to remember what it was they were allergic to. Monty Ohm, he this one was pretty well known because it was like in the digital space. But he died. He had a severe allergic reaction to the actual latex gloves that they used when he went under an operation, and passed away because of that. The issue being that he was allergic to latex gloves, and they couldn't, he didn't even know he was allergic to such, and so it was a sudden. He fell into a coma because of it. And he just passed away while in the coma. It was really bad. He was, if you didn't know who he is, he was known for a lot of the original animations back in the day on YouTube. That like you had like Master Chief battling like the Covenant, stuff like that. But he also made RWBY. He was the lead like character designer and story designer of RWBY. And he passed. I think it was within season 2 was when he passed away, or in between season 1 and season 2. It was like very early. Yeah, that's why it's like sometimes it's like it's so unexpected for stuff like that. And it's sort of why like if you have never gotten tested in your life for like being allergic, because in the U.S. at least, if you're born in the U.S., you get that tested like as soon as you're like getting your shots and all that. They see, all right, are you allergic to any of these certain things? And it will present to them like, yes, you were allergic to these things. So if you've never, I don't know why I went to cramps. He doesn't have any moves. But yeah, that's the sort of thing you have. Like, it's scary, but it's also you can be allergic to almost anything. You might not even know you're allergic to something. It could be something brand new that just got made, and you go out, you try this new thing that you've never had before. Oh, you're allergic to it, and you don't know if you are super allergic. It's bad to think about it because then you're getting worried about every new thing, which you really shouldn't. Like, just because there's a possibility of something being bad to happen, you should take the chance of that being a thing is far less than what it would. Like, it's fine to be cautious about something, but you shouldn't put it on in your head that it will always be the worst case scenario. Resident Evil 8 Witch VA died of bowel cancer. Scary stuff. Yeah. There's a lot of sad stuff like that. Cancer is like one of the worst things to hear about, because you might not even know you have cancer at all, and one day it'll just take you, and people might not know until after. Other times the cancer will be very present in showing, and and then it'll be too late by then. A lot of times it's like you're too late when you actually physically can tell that you have it, which is why they tell you check to see if you have lumps, go for exams, get prostate exams, stuff like that early, all that. Younger people are dying of that these days. I'm scared. Yeah, I think there's not as much awareness on this stuff to get people tested. I think that's partially part of why. Let me use present for fun. But there is some, but I think, for example, breast cancer awareness. A lot of people, especially younger people, don't realize that men can get breast cancer. It seems obvious, but when people think of breast cancer, they think, oh, women's breasts. Especially when you're younger, you don't think, oh, men's breasts. I know for a while I didn't realize that until like I was way older. But there is just other things that are just like weird to think about how people, when growing up, you just like, yeah, no, that will never happen to me. I'm different. Everyone, I'm pretty sure almost every single person thinks that. Like, I am indestructible. No, that only happens to other people. That doesn't happen to me. No, you are every other person. Like, you might feel like you are on top of the world. Rocket Cell. God, how could I lose again after training here? So I think this is the same Team Rocket guy that ran away earlier. Yep, no one thinks it will happen to them. Yeah, and that's it's in a way, it's like the human element in a way. Like, people think, oh, I'm different. I'm built different. I was raised different. I was, all that nonsense. And no, we're all the same. We're all flesh and bones. We have our own little differences here and there, but we all deal with the same issues at some point or another. We all are born and we all die. That's the constant. I guess we are facing Giovanni, unless that is someone else. But I'm pretty sure that's Giovanni's weird face. But it's as morbid as it is. We all have the. Why is there an item there? And this place has different stuff here that's not normal. But yeah. So what's the goal of? So the goal, is for the most part, it's just stopping Team Rocket. That's the main goal. But I already did that, and this is post game now. And so right now since we're just trying to get all the Kanto badges, and then after the Kanto badges are all done, I can potentially do the Elite Four. Not sure if they actually implemented that. They could, since that is a little more custom up there, so they might not have that in yet. If they do have it, I'll do that. And then there is an event that's happening on the new island that I already went to earlier. That is a festival that should have new content there to explore. So I'm going to do that when I end today's stream. And that will basically be the finale of Pokemon Christmas when I do that. So, but we're pretty much almost there. We just have to finish this gym, do the Elite Four stuff, which should be pretty quick. If it's there in the first place. And then after that, I just head to South Island, see what's happening there. I have some clue of what's down there. And then we should be good. Mountain Silver is not in this. I tried looking. It's not even on the map. So that's something they, I guess, pruned off to replace with the South Island. Is my assumption. So let's do Super Fang. But yeah, It's basically the goal is just to finish this up here for tonight. But overall, Pokemon Christmas's whole like thing was like you go through, you explore, you do your normal the Pokemon Gym Leader Challenge stuff. You find Team Rocket. They're trying to stop Christmas. That's classic Pokemon evil guy doer. They were trying to steal the presents from Delibirds, and they're just trying to steal them all so they can have all the presents for themselves. The classic Grinch maneuver. I stopped that. Oh yeah, I've heard of it. Merry Gear. I think is it Merry Gear Solid or is this Merry Gear Christmas? I forget how it's worded. Those games are really good. I watched all of Vinny Vinesauce play it. And that was a really really good thing. I'm in the future I might try those. I'm not really much of a 2D Metal Gear player. I love Metal Gear Solid 5. That was technically my intro to Metal Gear, which is sad considering that was like the last Metal Gear. Yeah, he played all of them. He played 1, 2, I think there was a third one. The dev was going to make a 3D one, but that ended up just not coming to fruition. They made other games though, but yeah, it's really fun and interesting. I want that item. But yeah, those are old streams, like long ago. They're still on YouTube, but it's just a long old stream. But yeah, those are like very fan favorites from what I remember. Like a lot of people like, oh my god, you should play the next Merry Gear Solid 2 next Christmas. He did them like back to back every Christmas. It was really cool. Burglar Scott with his right on D's nuts. Oh. Only person I've seen play that is Deceased Crab. I haven't watched Deceased Crab. I've heard the name, but I don't think I've actually. Oh, I have no PP on that. Okay. But I don't think I've actually like full on like sat down and watched their content in the past. I think maybe I saw them on Twitter back in the day, and I like followed them maybe. It's definitely a name I've known and overviewed a few times. Or, yeah, I did see Scrap. For some reason, I had in my head the legendary crab for a second. Yeah, DC is legendary in my eyes. Oh, I know, you said legendary there. Okay, my brain's just brain farting, apparently. I'm like, my brain is gaslighting myself in my head. But yeah, like I have, after Pokemon Christmas, though, I have a few things I want to do. I have some games that I've saved that aren't Pokemon related technically. They were just recently bought. I also want to do a little more like smaller games. I do want to go back to playing more of the Shroom Jam games. I just haven't. When I played Pokemon Christmas, I sat down. I'm like, I just want to keep on playing it and finish it by the time I'm like as soon as possible, because I really don't want to be like holding us forever. Like, getting this done in January is basically my goal right now. Maybe not a kid after all. I like how he has G on his head. For I don't know what would the G stand for. Since he's a burglar. Is it the G is for the G in burglar? Like what? Yeah, I don't know what in reference that G would mean. Grave robber. Maybe that's what it is. Man, that'd be. I mean, I think you do technically find them in Where do you think you're going? In the old grave area in Johto. Any story lore dialogue projects on the horizon for you? For story lore, I mean, other than doing post game for Vinemon, I'm still planning that stuff out. Um, like I have ideas for that. I want to fully write out and get done. I literally have what's it called a PowerPoint made that just goes over the core concepts that I want to go through because I really want to get everything on the table, flat out, easy to know, so we can start from and then continue on. Right now, all of us are on the dev team are sort of doing our own things. Like we started the battle tower, but like for now, like for example, Sai is focusing on him, and he has a in a relationship now, and so he's sort of focusing on that for a bit. He's still working on the whole Vinemon stuff, and I'm also working on like graphical art. I showed this the last stream. I'm pretty sure I can show it again after this battle here. But I'm working on like some stuff to post onto Blue Sky on the Vinemon like dev server, dev channel, or dev account. That just shows every single Vinemon, and I'm gonna have that like all scheduled posts to go up throughout the whole year, so that I think it's gonna be like 3 a week, I think, and so people will see it and will read the dex entries on them, see all their stats, and get people interested in the game. Because part of the issue, especially like with Vinemon, is a lot of people see it, oh, it's a Vinesauce game, and so they just, alright, so I'm not going to get any of that references. Which, I mean, you aren't going to get some of the references, that's fair. But we've made the game to be able to enjoy it even if you don't know the references. And which is why, like, I made sure to implement stuff that, like, that are generally can be enjoyed. Which is, now here's the funny thing. I actually love this. Is there was a short someone made. They just make a whole bunch of like very short content of them checking out so many different fan games and ROM hacks, and just giving their general like reaction to starting it up. And they started up Vinemon. And they're like, oh, it's cool. We're a streamer. We're getting into whatever. They did not know any single gaming reference, Vinesauce reference, or anything. They called chows like what were they? They called like the chows from Sonic something. It was very funny. It was like I think they're like fat characters or something like that. It's a generic name. They didn't know. They thought Imakuni was what was it? Like a furry or something, which is I mean fair. It had Boom, her OC, which they called it for them a furry, when in fact it's a Sonic character like OC, which I mean I can say that's fair because you can easily confuse that, especially on that small sprite form. They didn't know who Mr. Dink was. They called Mr. Dink Barney, which was funny. But the one thing that I was completely confused. They didn't know, at least the name wise, they didn't know who Imakuni was. Which, if you're generally if you're into Pokemon, you would know Imakuni from the card games. So that would be the first thought as a Pokemon player and just knowledgeable person of being like a content creator, because you generally know a little more than average because you're so dedicated to Pokemon. But no, they didn't even know who Imakuni as, at least Pokemon wise, what that is. So I don't know. That was like, it was just crazy to me to see that clip, and I'm just like, you just don't know anything. And they went like there was comments on the short of people I didn't know like at all. I've never seen their names before, but they're just cooking them over and over about like, how do you not know what a Chow is from Sonic, or that was Mr. Dink? How do you not know what Mr. Dink is? And they're like, how do you not? What was there? There was like was it Luigi? No, they called a Scoot just, oh, it's the duck. And they're like, how do you not know what Scoot is? Like, it's literally Animal Crossing. Like, it's very clear what Animal Crossing characters are. Like, you know, Scoot is relatively popular. They didn't know what the Froggy Chair was, and they just called it the I want that frog. And so it's like people are just cooking them not knowing the Animal Crossing stuff, and then they went on posting like trying to defend them. I only play like old RPGs like Final Fantasy and stuff like that, and I'm like, man, you must be living under a rock if you don't know most of the stuff that you're calling out. If you don't know what a chow is, you don't know what a froggy chair is. It's like, what? I just, that was hilarious. And also, yeah, I'm Akune, like, as the streamer, uh, they're really good. I love their funny voices and all that. Yeah, I mean, that's to be expected. I don't expect people to get every single Vine Sauce reference. Giovanni, eh? Good luck with that. Alright, so is Giovanni here? Yeah, this is definitely Giovanni's sprite. So weird. I don't either, but it still hurts. Yeah. Let me do revives. But yeah, it's like, it's just whatever. I've had people who've never watched Vinesauce or know who Vinesauce is play Vinemon, and they were like blown away by how good it is, even if they don't know every single reference. And some people have decided, oh, I'm gonna check out Vinesauce afterwards and get into it. So I mean, in a way, it's been decent, like little advertising to like Vinny and then all of his friends. So in that way, I'm sort of happy about it. Like that's like the best thing to see. So I'm gonna lead with Tom Hardy here, because if the surf, that'd be nice. Oh, thank you for the bits. I appreciate that. Also, you get to see the first. I think this is the first ever like I have my bit announcement pop up, and you get to see my spinning Ferrothorn. I actually made that like for. Oh my god, when did I make that sprite? Oh man, I made that back in 2013. Oh my god, that is forever ago. That's over 10 years ago. What is that? No, that's 12. Oh god, I'm old. That sprite's old. That's like 12 years ago at this point. Ugh, I hate hearing that. That's more close to 13. But yeah, thank you for the bits. I really appreciate that. It's weird that my chat shows the number twice, but you know, it works. Didn't expect to see me here, did you? Team Rocket may be on the down low, but we will return one day. No problem. I appreciate it. I've been trying to be consistent on my stuff. I may have been beaten by a child before. You underestimate me if you think it will happen again. I won't let you stand in my way. But yeah, I appreciate it though. Like, I've been trying to be consistent on my schedules nowadays. That's the same normal sprite. But I've been wanting to do at least once a week. I want to try to do twice a week on the days I'm off. But I do so much stuff in between, like on the stuff, that it's hard to like pull a day or on the stream and do stuff. Which is why for YouTube, for example, I try to push out my stuff to be like about a month ahead, so that if I do miss a week because I'm busy with a whole bunch of stuff or something pops up or I'm sick, I have videos that are still going up on YouTube that people can catch up on if they really need to. So I'm always trying to make sure like I'm consistent on YouTube, because YouTube loves consistency. And it's been working out. I'm actually very happy how YouTube is growing and going. And I've been having fun with it, which is the main thing that I like. I've been playing games. I enjoy making like playing games. To be honest, for a good while, I just have like multiple years I haven't really been playing games. If I was playing a game, I'm playing something like Trouble in Terrorist Town, or just like Call of Duty. That was really it, because I don't have commitment reasons to pop into it, or like have a reason to like really like, oh, I'm at this point I have to really get into it. Like same with roguelikes. I was always like picking it up, play a little bit, come back to it like a month later, and be able to get right into it. With streaming, I feel like, oh, I have a consistent, I want to go play it again next week because people are going to be interested in it. I get to upload, and then because I made the video and recorded it, I can now make a thumbnail. And so I have a mindset of this gives me this to do, and this gives me that to do. Yeah, exactly. I not only am I making so just to get an idea of all this stuff I'm doing, technically concurrently. Um, I Vinemon, that one's currently a little bit on the back burner on some things, but I am also, when I'm doing that, I'm doing like custom, like fake mon design. So I'm trying to design custom mons for what we're going to be making in the end point of the post game stuff. But I'm also doing the subreddit stuff. I still have to write up a year in review for the subreddit, and just talking about certain things. Emote stuff for Vin. Game sending like game compilations and things that I'm finding that would be good for him to check out. The reason why I don't do a lot of I don't play a lot of those things that I send him is just the fact that when I pick and pull games, I am grabbing stuff that I feel would work really well with his style of humor. And so my style of humor, I'm not as much of a jokester. I mean, I will crack a good joke every once in a while. Sometimes a little lowbrow jokes, but I mean, hey, that's the name of the game. But it's, for the most part, that's not my style of my humor, and I pick stuff that clicks with him. The only ones that I will play usually is either if it's related to like corruption stuff, or if it's just playing cool games that people made. Yo, it's the queen versus the king. But yeah, that's the main. So Lizard Crate stuff. I still have a bunch of Lizard Crate games I have to play and test, which is gonna be something I'm gonna be playing a little more of after I finish this. I feel like there's a big in between of when I'm getting done with this and other games, because I have a bunch of other games I want to check out. There's like a sort of a visual novel of like ReZero I want to play, that I recently bought. That's fair. I think Tom Hardy, that was a chat suggestion name, and I think that was it was in reference, I think, to a fighter, or is that no, I think it was that Terminator movie guy. Oh, I mean, I was fine with that. I was like, I think I am thinking of Jeff Hardy, not Tom Hardy, for that wrestling. But yeah, like I have a bunch of stuff I'm working on, and of course, like as I said, I also moderate a bunch of communities. I just do a lot of graphical art stuff. Like I'm always busy, and I have to update my website. I'm always updating stuff. I did the Vinesauce bingo. I recently updated that to have a for the Switch 2 direct. I had that originally planned for when they announced it, since I was expecting it to be like a big announcement. Yeah, so here's the thing. I feel like I'm always busy and active doing stuff, but in the same point away, I feel like some days I literally do nothing, like absolutely nothing, because today is like my rest day. Like I had that what day was it? I think that was Monday. I basically did nothing all day. And so that, like, yeah, and I think yesterday was as well. But I do spend, like, if I'm really focusing on something, I am 100% sitting down and doing it for hours. Like I'll show you the Vinemon thing. I did that in like the thing for Blue Sky I'm posting. I was making a whole like graphic art thing for it to show off stuff. But yeah, I think I just finished Giovanni, so we beat Giovanni while we're having our little discussion there. What? How can this be? Fine, you earned it. Take your Earth badge and leave. It's funny, Giovanni really is. It's that he's here is neat, because I'm pretty sure he's not here in the original Gold and Silver. Actually, let me double check that, actually. Because I'm pretty sure he isn't. Let me see. Giovanni. He was replaced by Blue. At least in Heart Gold till Silver he was. Let's see. Yellow. Yeah. He wasn't here in Crystal. However... What's it? No, it's Fire Red Leaf Green. Yeah. He wasn't here in Viridian Gym. In Gen 2. It was Blue, I'm pretty sure. So they put Giovanni back here for Gen 2, which is interesting. But yeah, it was Blue in Gen 2's. So it's fairly interesting that they did this. Is there a female Giovanni named Giovanna? I don't think so. Also, I want to make note here. Giovanni's name is misspelled. Giovanni. They like his name is normally spelled Giovanni. So they accidentally misspelt it. Giovanni. Okay. That's how you know they didn't actually, like... It's not in the original game. Because they modified his name. I'm done with this. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, I won't get fooled again. Team Rocket is no more forever. Team Rocket is no more forever. Okay, yeah. It's grammatically correct. I was confused for a second. Like, no, I think it's supposed to have a comma there, actually. But yeah, all the gyms are done. So, let me heal up. Oak did say visit him after I think I got all the gym badges, so... I mean, maybe? I don't know. I'm gonna head over to, see Oak. He did say he has something for me. It might have been after I do the Elite Four. I'm not sure. But... like I said, I was told, not told, I saw that apparently there is Mudkip in here, but I have yet to see a single Mudkip. So, he also might be giving me the Rainbow Wing, which I might head me to Ho-Oh, which would be interesting. But I'm not sure. I gotta see and find out what's left. So, Oak, what do you have for me? Wow, that's excellent. You collected all the badges of the gyms in Johto. Well done. I was right in my assessment of you. Tell you what, Liz. I'll make arrangements so that you can go to Cerulean Cave. Remember the cave in Cerulean City? Inside, you'll find a rare Pokemon at the high levels, so not just anyone is allowed inside. I'm sure you'll be alright, though, as you have proven yourself so far. Get out there and catch them all, Liz. Alright, so I got Cerulean Cave to do. Oh, yeah, I haven't improved that. Sorry. Yeah, I know. Wait, so is Mewtwo in the game? Now, this is gonna be interesting if he is or not. I mean, I'm probably sure he is, but I'm just saying, like, is he in that cave? That's what I should say. It might not be in the cave. It might be something completely different. Now, how do I get over there? It's my, Yeah, he granted me passage. I just have to get there. Because the guy blocks me off. Alright, I have to go that way. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, here we are. Alright, here we go. And we should be able to get there from here. But yeah, the checking the Pokédex is, I'm pretty sure, is what you're confused by. That's just where something else. I think you just get a certificate that you completed. You caught every single Pokemon. That's really all that is. And technically, I could technically do a cheat to have every single Pokemon if I really wanted to. And see what I get given. which I might look into, maybe. I doubt it's custom, because I don't think the game even would account for that. But it would be cool to look at all the dex entries. How would you feel if Tom Hardy was cast in the official Pokemon game movie? I'm not sure how I would feel about that, honestly. So, to be frank, I have not seen a single Pokemon. Well, I've seen the anime movies. I haven't seen any of the new, like, Detective Pikachu. That is not one I've seen. I want to. I've never haven't given it a shot yet. All right, let me do a save state because it has been a little while and we've done a good bit. All right, file, save state. All right, so let's see what we got in here. You haven't either? Okay. Well, at least I'm not in the same boat. To be frank, I haven't seen. Well, I've Steelix. That's cool. I haven't seen the any of these Sonic movies either. I love Sonic though. I'm just not a movie person, to be frank. Like it's hard for me to sit down and watch a few hours of a movie, which is very ironic considering I will sit down and watch a few hours of a YouTube video. That is my sort of issue, I guess. I have seen the Mario movie, but I saw that before. Don't tell anyone. I saw it before it actually was officially released online. Ooh. But this was This was when people were like. It was surprisingly a really high quality version from like the Middle East. It was English though, which confused me. But yeah. Looks like we got Mewtwo. I'm not an insider. No. I mean, I have insider knowledge on Dominoes though, but not from me being on the inside. It was more me hearing the information from people that work with managers. All right, but I'll give you that information now. So apparently, Domino's are getting their cheese stuffed pizza in the U.S. either next month or the month after. Managers have been talking about it, so stuffed crust pizza is coming to the U.S. for Domino's. Ooh. Honestly, that's hype for me. I love that. Also, I'm saving just because. Yeah, same. I love it too. Yep. Let me change the file. I'm actually going to save state here. I was not expecting it to be this quick. And I have no idea what this thing is going to be doing here. It is on a ladder, which makes me think maybe it's not implemented. So let's see. It is Mewtwo. Okay. I just realized I did use my Master Ball on a thing. I should have thought about that earlier. But we do have Mewtwo here. So this is hype. What do we have in my bag? I might have another Master Ball. I don't. I just have a bunch of Ultra Balls. Oh yeah, my pizza emote. I made that forever. When did I make that? I made that for what's it called? Not Vine. It was Vine Worlds. It was when they were accepting holding items for your Pokemon, or not Pokemon. What am I talking about? For a chat and your character. So I made that so you would be able to hold a pizza box in your hand. No, they didn't accept that one. They accepted a few of my things, but they didn't accept that item, which it's fine. But I just found that funny, it's just perfect, and I made the logo like a bootleg Domino's logo. So, and it's honestly perfect as an emote. As I made most of them all emote size. Hopefully this shouldn't kill, but I should be able to catch it now. Yeah, okay, cool. And I will go into my Parasect and use Spore. And I should be able to catch them. Alright, and we will Spore. Alright, and now we will Ultra Ball. And just keep on throwing it. We should be able to catch it. That's one. Alright. I mean, I have a bunch of them, so it's not going to be too bad. Yeah. Let's keep on throwing Ultras. Alright, I'm just going to speed up here. So that... Alright, 1 second. Let me... Spore. Yeah, it's just this is classic Pokemon, like, catch rate issues. Oh my god, that did a lot of damage. Alright. Nope, not yet. And... Alright, there we go. Got Spore. Oh my god, he killed me. Alright, Cramps, you're going in. Yeah, it just takes a while. Pack. Alright. Come on. Nope. 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 Oh, and he woke up. Let me just keep on doing it. Come on, stay in the ball. Oh, that was a few wiggles. I mean, I wonder how many balls is it gonna take. The future sight is insane. On this, oh my god. Just stay in the ball, you two. Stay in the ball. I know you want to. There we go. Finally. Mewtwo has been caught. That's why, like, early Pokemon especially is, like, it's not fun to use the Pokeballs over and over and catch. Mewtwo's data has newly added to the Pokedex. Because its battle abilities were raised to the ultimate level, it thinks only of defeating its foes. Neat. I will not give it a nickname. Mewtwo will be Mewtwo. Now, what is behind Mewtwo in this ladder? I am going to save because I have no idea what I have in store. Mewtwo is usually not this soon in a cave here. Oh! This is... That's Leaf. This is completely brand new. I think this is technically the red fight, potentially. Like the red of this hack. So let me just get ready for this. This is actually going to be like really cool. But the fact that Mewtwo is level 70 is not boding well if they're going to be all this equal level. So I might lose here, is what I'm saying. I won't try to cheese it, though. If I lose, and see what happens. I will save state, just in case, though. I don't know if something breaks. Maybe she goes away after I defeat her, or after I lose. But this is a new thing. Was not expecting this. At least not here. But the fact that this is directly after doing all the gym leaders makes me believe that there is no Elite Four or champion. So, honestly, I am fine with that. Let me do a save state now. I'm not going to get a Mewtwo just to the fact that it feels a little weird to get Mewtwo. Like, not weird, but it just, yeah. Let me just get all my mons up to 63 at least, so that they're all on the same level. Let me just speed up. Liza, 63. Jaguar, 63. Nick, 63. And Kerm, 63. Well, 64. Okay, well, I'm getting them all to 64. I accidentally did that. One more. Alright. Alright, we're all good now. So, we are now taking on Leaf in Pokemon Christmas. Looks like I can't get to Bricktown because of all the boulders. So here we go. Pokemon Trainer Leaf. So this is a new fight in here. New character. And she has Mew. Interesting. I've heard a lot about her. And yeah, she is level 70. So this is a uphill battle for me. Mew's Blizzard. Maybe it'll pop off a freeze. Oh, Metronome. Oh, is the gimmick from you gonna be metronoming over and over? That might be kind of funny, actually. If so, I like that. I like that. Having the legendary is to just metronome for a chance. All right, she does have psychic. Okay, that's funny that she does use metronome and have it. So. Yeah, alright, I figured. Not the best matchup, but it works. Gardevoir, I think, is unironically faster, so... No, actually, Mew is. With Mega Punch, interesting moveset. It's interesting she didn't use Psychic, though. Oh, it's not very effective. I thought... See, that's again my head. I get that mixed up. I guess we'll use Shadow Ball. Is Shadow Ball super effective? I forget which way is which on some of these type matchups. Critical hit. So, yeah. So I thought Psychic's super effective against Psychic. No, it's my Ghost move that's super effective. All right. What else do you got? Aerodactyl. Cool. All right, and. With that, I think I'll just use Psychic. Would Psychic work? Hyper Beam! Holy moly. At least they're one mon down. So it's not too bad. Also, 65. So we are somewhat equal level. So it's not too bad as I thought it would be. This Mew seemed to be their sort of lead mon, is my assumption. Alright, Aerodactyl's almost down. Let me do Swift to guarantee the hit. Ooh, wait. No, Hyper Beam didn't do too much last time. Yeah, alright. No, Alright, Aerodactyl is down as well. Liza is putting in a lot of work here. Cramps is... Liza's honestly the GOAT in this game. Umbreon, nice mon to have. Okay. I never expected Leaf to have an Umbreon. Leaf... I mean, I guess it would be cliche that the character named Leaf to have Leafeon. But... oh, wait. I'm an idiot. Dark type, right. Shadow Ball. Come on. Hit through the confusion. Damn it. You hit yourself. Alright, well, I'm probably dead here. Missed? Okay, maybe not. Alright, Liza... Hit through, please. Alright. Use your Shadow Ball. Okay. That's just rubbing it in the wound there. Alright, so we will go into... I think Nick would be a good one to go into. And with that, we will do Flamethrower. This should do a decent chunk of damage. And we are equal levels, so... Yeah, I'm happy that I actually boosted up to 64, because we are relatively within level cap with them. Like, Mew was really the only one beyond, but Mew is base 100 stat in every single one, in every single box, so it's not too crazy. Also, speaking of that, I wonder if that wasn't intentional. Like, because remember, Mew was not planned originally in the base set. And the fact that all of Mew's stats were base 100, or not base 100, but all 100 per one. I wonder if that was just how their default number they would give to Amon, and they were like, well, let's just release it as like a gift. And then it just became tradition of, oh, giveaway mons that are like fairy-like are all 100 in each stat. It would make some sense to do something like that, because 100 is, well, it's not middle of the road because the max stat is 256. No single Pokemon, I don't think, goes up to 256 per stat. So, the closest is technically Shuckle in mechanic-wise, not actual, like, stat. But yeah. Also, why did I use Flamethrower on a Lapras? That was such a bad thing that I just used. Also use String. This should put a decent chunk of damage. I mean, it was neutral because it is water ice, not just water, so. Alright, and why is... Alright, Swift. Alright, and I think that is Leaf done. I actually managed to pull that off, which is hype. And one for... Wait, no, one more. Forgot. Leaf has a Venusaur. I forgot their starter. And sadly for them, I do have a fire starter, so this is gonna hurt them a lot. One hit KO. Oof. Ouch. And with that, Leaf has been defeated. This was actually an unexpected fight. Especially at this point, I wasn't expecting Leaf to be here. But I do like it. If I had a Miststone to use, yeah. So Brick City, so for those unaware, Brick City, Miststone, this was all, that's based off like old rumor stuff. Like you use the Miststone to evolve, you could evolve any single Pokemon in Gen 1 and Gen 2. I think it mostly was just Gen 1. I don't think Gen 2 had the rumor too much. You were able to evolve every single Pokemon, and you could evolve your Venusaur into, what was it, Plantosaur or something like that? You could evolve your Charizard into Charcoal or something like that. It was all those sort of neat, like, goofy-ass, like, there's a new evolution to all these Pokemon. And you could, some of them will evolve even past what is normal. It was really cool. And so a lot of fan games, at least in the past, used to reference this. Nowadays, not too much, but I really love that they have this in here. If I had a Miststone to use, I probably would have won. Yeah, it's fun. The journey is never really over. Always new places to explore. Oh, and there we go. Technically, that's the end of the game. That's pretty cool. I like that they added a new credit screen here. So there is a one more thing I technically have to do. That is a like sort of side content, but for the most part, that's it. That's I guess the wrap up of this hack, which is cool. I like it. It was a fun time, honestly. I really enjoyed it. Overall, I think this was dealing with ads right now. Hi everyone, OMG. Hello Zim, welcome to the stream. I know you're dealing with the ads, but we're currently finishing the game basically. But we do have one more thing, so you can stay around a little longer, and we will be getting into a little post game, not post. Oh, wow, that'd be like post game of post game. But there is one more little one more little thing to do. But yeah, it was a fun time playing here. Oh, Knob. So Knob actually follows me on Blue Sky and Twitter. I love Knob. He's cool. Pad testing. What's pad? PAAD. What is that? Special thanks. Shout out to Iwata. Rest in peace. Mattios hacks. 2011 to 2014. The end.